अगर ऐसा लोग बोलते हैं कि साइकोलॉजी इज वेरी इजी एंड स्टफ, इट्स नॉट ट्रू। बट अगर आपको साइकोलॉजी समझ आ जाए, आपको लोग समझ आने लग जाए, आपकी कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ सरल हो जाएगी। कॉर्पोरेट क्या, टीचर्स के लिए भी सरल हो जाता है लोगों को समझाना। आई हैव बीन अ टीचर ऑल्सो, आई हैव बीन एन असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर टू। तो अगर आपको इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस मिसिंग है तो बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है। आपका लीडरशिप स्किल, टीम वर्क, ऑल दिस कम फ्रॉम देयर। इफ यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड पीपल, अगर लोग समझ नहीं आते, लोगों को डील करना नहीं आता, प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा। तो आपका आईक्यू जो है, आपने क्या करा है, बीटेक, एमटेक, बीबीए, एमबीए, व्हाटएवर, आपको वो जॉब देगा। मगर जैसा इन्वायरमेंट होगा, अच्छा बुरा, टफ, चैलेंजिंग, जैसा भी, उसको मैनेज करने के लिए आपका इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। ठीक है, जहां पे सॉफ्ट स्किल्स गेम खेलता है। सॉफ्ट स्किल्स इज a lot to do with your emotions, to understand कि अगर आप नर्वस हैं तब भी नर्वस कैसे नहीं दिखना, एंग्शियस है कैसे नहीं दिखना, हाउ टू एक्चुअली रीवायर योर ब्रेन, अपने ब्रेन को कैसे रीवायर करना है अपना बेस्ट परफॉर्म करने के लिए। ओके, एंड प्लीज अगर किसी को कुछ समझ ना आए, जैसे किसी ने बताया कि लैंग्वेज बैरियर हो रहा है, आई रियली अप्रिशिएट, मुझे अच्छा लगा कि आपने बताया, आई कैन मोल्ड दैट वे। तो प्लीज फील फ्री टू टेल मी, ओके, इफ देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम। ओके, सो लेट्स से सिनेरियो है आपका, आपको जॉब मिल गया है, ठीक है, एंड आप एक इंटरव्यू के लिए जा रहे हैं, जॉब नहीं मिला, आप इंटरव्यू के लिए जा रहे हैं, 100 लोग और भी बैठे हैं, प्रॉपर ड्राइव है, ठीक है, जैसे कॉलेजेस में आती है, और सबका सीजीपीए ऑलमोस्ट 7+ है, राइट, या फिर कह लीजिए परसेंटेज 75% अबव है, 90 के बीच में बैठे हैं। आपको क्या लगता है कि आपके पास ऐसा क्या होना चाहिए आपको जो स्टैंड आउट कराए? हाँ, सॉफ्ट स्किल्स ठीक है, थोड़ा इलैबोरेट करके आपको बताना पड़ेगा व्हाट एग्जैक्टली सॉफ्ट स्किल्स। आपके पास ऐसे एग्जैक्ट क्या स्किल होना चाहिए? कॉन्फिडेंस होना चाहिए, ड्रेसिंग होना चाहिए, कम्युनिकेशन होना चाहिए, एक्स्ट्रा स्किल्स होना। एक्स्ट्रा स्किल्स, संजय प्लीज एक्सप्लेन व्हाट आर एक्स्ट्रा स्किल्स। क्रिएटिविटी, एप्टीट्यूड, ओके, दैट इज ओके। पॉजिटिविटी होनी चाहिए, लीडरशिप होना चाहिए, राइट। सब इतने बड़े बड़े वर्ड यूज करें, एवरीवन इज वेल वर्स विद इट। आई एम अ गुड लीडर, एबीसीडी क्या है कपिल शर्मा? ओके, सो मोरलेस क्या होना चाहिए, आपकी पर्सनालिटी स्टैंड आउट होनी चाहिए। जब आप रिक्रूटर के मतलब जब आप कैबिन में घुसते हैं से लेकर जब आप कैबिन से निकलते हैं, यू हैव टू मेक एन इम्प्रेशन कि आप 100 लोगों में से स्टैंड आउट करें। और वो 100 लोगों से स्टैंड आउट करने के लिए व्हाट हेल्प्स यू इज सॉफ्ट स्किल एंड नथिंग एल्स। Basically, it's to understand the mind of the recruiter, personality and problem solving mind. Okay. Word deliver. All right. Got it. Got it. Okay. Now I have a next question for all of you. All right. So resume जो है क्या होता है? सबको पता है एक पेपर बनाना है जिसपे लिखना है कि आपने क्या क्या किया है और इम्प्रेस करना है, पर व्हाट इज इट एग्जैक्टली, क्या हेल्प कर रहा है वो? Harshit, Kapil, Dhruv, Ritik, brief description about yourself. Biodata shows our ability and capacity. Actual report of you. So इसको सिंपल सी चीज मानते हैं, इट्स एन एडवर्टाइजमेंट फॉर योर सेल्फ। जैसे आप एक एड बनती है एक प्रोडक्ट के लिए ताकि लोग खरीदें, तो इट्स एन एड फॉर यू ताकि रिक्रूटर आप में इंटरेस्टेड हो। जो ड्राइव कैंपस में आ रही है, मे बी वो इतना वो आपके फिर भी आपको इंटरव्यू के लिए बुला लेंगे, पर जब आप ऑफिशियली अप्लाई करेंगे, अगर आपका रेज्यूमे अच्छा नहीं है तो आपको कोई बुलाएगा नहीं, ट्रस्ट मी। वो रेज्यूमे को मुचोड़ के फेंक दिया जाता है। सो इट्स एन इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन आई हैव नाउ। हाउ मच टाइम डू यू थिंक अ रिक्रूटर स्पेंड्स ऑन अ रेज्यूमे? कितना वक्त आपको लगता है कि एक रिक्रूटर स्पेंड करता है एक रेज्यूमे पे? किसी ने बोला 20 सेकेंड, 1 मिनट, और 30 सेकेंड, अच्छा 10 सेकेंड, 1 मिनट, 2 मिनट्स, 3 मिनट्स, 5 मिनट्स मैक्स, 1 डे, अच्छा 15 सेकेंड्स, 2 मिनट्स, डिपेंड्स ऑन द रेज्यूमे। ओके, इसका आंसर मैं बाद में दूंगी, उससे पहले मेरे पास एक और क्वेश्चन है। सो मोर और लेस सबको लगता है 3 से 5 मिनट लगते हैं, कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं 40 सेकेंड, 30 सेकेंड। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आई हैव, अगर मैं फ्रेशर हूं तो मेरा रेज्यूमे कितना बड़ा होना चाहिए, 1 पेज का या 2 पेज का? और अगर मैं एक एक्सपीरियंस्ड हूँ 10 साल से, तो मेरा रेज्यूमे कितने पेजेस का होना चाहिए? तो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, फ्रेशर का रेज्यूमे कितने पेज का होना चाहिए? 1। ओके। एंड इफ आई एम एन एक्सपीरियंस्ड विथ 10 years, तो मेरा कितने पेज का होना चाहिए? एन एक्सपीरियंस पर्सन 3 pages, 4 pages। ओके। ओके, मैक्सिमम 2। अच्छा, एक्सपीरियंस इंसान का भी 4 पेज, 2 पेज। ओके, 5 पेज भी आ रहे हैं। ऑलराइट, 1 page only, not no matter how many experience. Karthik Kharbanda. Karthik, very good, firstly. So इट डजेंट मैटर आपके कितने कितने एक्सपीरियंस है, आपको 5 साल का, 10 साल का, 15 साल का, आपका रेज्यूमे 1 पेज का ही होना चाहिए, नॉट मोर देन दैट, whether you're a fresher or an experienced person. For fresher it's challenging क्योंकि आपने इतना कुछ काम नहीं करा, but for an experienced person it's very challenging कि 1 पेज में कैसे बनाए उसको। अब coming back to why it should be 1 page is because a resume, sorry, a recruiter only spends, सिर्फ और सिर्फ 7 सेकेंड एक रिक्रूटर स्पेंड करता है। दिस इज व्हाट द रिसर्च सेज, विच मीन्स आपका रेज्यूमे इतना सिंपल, टू द पॉइंट और कैची होना चाहिए कि वो उसको लगे कि इसको इंटरव्यू के लिए बुलाओ। So it cannot, first we have established is your resume cannot overpower more than a page, 1 पेज का ही होगा। दूसरा, आपको समझ आ गया कि 7 सेकेंड ही है आपके पास इम्प्रेस करने के लिए। आई नो इट साउंड लाइक अ चक देगा डायलॉग, बट क्या करें, थोड़ा सच है। तो अगर हमें ड्रीम जॉब चाहिए तो हमें थोड़ा काम करना पड़ेगा ताकि आपका रेज्यूमे शॉर्टलिस्ट हो। और बहुत सारी कंपनीज अब तो एटीएस यूज करती है, ऑटोमेटिक सिस्टम होता है जो कीवर्ड्स पिक करके शॉर्टलिस्ट करते हैं। So there are different ways. Now, how, if you look at this resume, जो मैंने यहाँ फोटो लगाई है, right? So it has an about me, जिसको आप career objective भी बोल सकते हो. Then it has an education, then it has a work experience, and then there are references in case required. On the left, there is a skill, interest, and what her email ID, phone number and stuff. Few things, आपका career objective copy paste नहीं होना चाहिए. राइट इट वेरी क्लियरली, 3-4 लाइन का ही होता है, आप क्या चाहते हैं, आप क्या करते हैं, व्हाट आर योर स्ट्रेंथ्स, एंड इट इज रिटन इन अ वे कि कॉन्फिडेंट, एक्सपीरियंस, पैशनेट, बट डोंट यूज 10-15 ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, दैट्स क्वाइट स्टूपिड। ओके, प्लीज डोंट डू इट, किसी में इतनी महानता नहीं है। सेकेंडली, आपका एजुकेशन आता है, फिर आपका वर्क एक्सपीरियंस आता है, फिर रेफरेंस। तो आपका जो एजुकेशन आता है, थोड़ा ये डिफरेंस हो जाता है। अगर मैं एक्सपीरियंस इंसान होती, मेरा एजुकेशन नीचे हो जाता, मेरा वर्क एक्सपीरियंस ऊपर आता या साइड में। द आइडिया इज कि आपका रेज्यूमे प्रेजेंटेबल होना चाहिए, एक प्रोफेशनल फोटो होनी चाहिए। ATS is not a compliant use of graphics is bad for ATS. If you use a resume like this, it's not a problem. It's not a it's not a problem. आपका resume should be clean, white spaces के साथ, clear with a professional feel. Now, that's about resume. Okay, I'm keeping time in mind what I have, and I want to give. आप जब ये presentation से जाएं, there are things which you have learned. So I'll move forward. And feel free to ask me question of any kind. Okay, आपको जो question पूछना है please chat box में डालें. Okay, now there are few questions I have now. How to crack an interview? Anyone? Be focused. Okay. Attentive. Okay. Self-confidence is a major key. Be presentable, talk positively, prove them you're the best. To give straight and right answer, don't be hesitant, show your skills, positive attitude, only confidence and knowledge. Be confident truly. Knowledge. Look professional. Okay. So let's answer all these questions. Then I'll tell you how to crack an interview. So next question says, leadership quality भी बोल रहे हैं, ठीक है? ये सारे जो words leadership, team building यूज कर रहे हो आप, मैं पूछूंगी क्या मतलब है इनका. Before interview motivational video, चलो ठीक है, आपका brain positive रहेगा. Okay. When do you think your first impression is formed? आपको क्या लगता है जब आप इंटरव्यू देने जा रहे हैं तो आपका फर्स्ट इंप्रेशन कब फॉर्म होता है? When we enter the room. Dressing. नहीं, कब? The question is, when is it formed? How you talk, entry, how we walk in, how when we deliver our, okay. So most of you got this right. When you enter, that's your impression is formed. रेज्यूमे डेफिनेटली कुछ सिचुएशंस में ऐसा होगा ना, आपका रेज्यूमे की जगह आपको डायरेक्ट कैंपस प्लेसमेंट्स में जब आते हैं रेज्यूमे के साथ फिर भी वो ले लेते हैं. So your first is resume if you're sending resume. Second is when you're meeting a person, जब आप walk in करते हैं, ठीक है? Two steps we have established now. Okay. तीसरा है how to speak in an interview, which goes back to how to crack an interview. कैसे आपको बोलना चाहिए? क्या आपको नर्वस दिखना चाहिए? क्या आपको एंग्शियस दिखना चाहिए? कॉन्फिडेंटली, ओके. क्या आपको ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट होना चाहिए? मेक एन आई कॉन्टैक्ट, ओके. स्लो, स्मार्ट टॉक, स्टे काम, कॉन्फिडेंट एंड पोलाइट, लाइट स्माइल एंड कॉन्फिडेंट, ओके. बी हैप्पी, ओके. Eye contact, relaxed position. Confidence is the key. Don't mix Hindi and English. एक ही भाषा में बोलें. Nervous नहीं दिखना है. Body posture straight होना चाहिए. Okay, good होना चाहिए. Body language सही होनी चाहिए. Alright. Now, so मैं इसको सबको sum up करते हुए अपना आंसर दूंगी. Give the accurate answer. अच्छा. Never beat around the bush. Okay. All right. Now, last question I have is, how much is the percentage of verbal and non-verbal communication? Verbal जो आप बोलते हैं, तो percentage अगर आपको देनी हो, तो आपके हिसाब से 100% verbal है, 80% verbal है, 90% non-verbal है, कितना है? What is the breakup? 60-40 Abhilash is saying. Okay. Someone wants to learn how to take interviews, not how to give. Okay. वो भी सिखा देंगे, no problem. मैं तो रोज लेती हूँ interviews. 70-30, 80-20, 70-30. So 70-30 is generally people think कि 70 is your verbal and 30 is your non-verbal. Right? Okay. 10-90. 10. Manish, do you think 10 is verbal and 90 is non-verbal or vice versa? 80. Non-verbal भी तो बताओ रोहित. Okay, so let's answer all of them. All right. आपका correct percentage. 30% is your verbal and 70% is non-verbal. आपके non-verbal में आपके tones भी आते हैं. This which you keep doing, right? And of course your body language, जो अभी आप बोल रहे हो कि बहुत extremely important है. So to understand why body language is extremely important, जैसे ही आप एक room में enter करते हैं, जैसे आप dressed up हैं, जैसे आप एंटर करें और बोला कि गुड मॉर्निंग और व्हाटएवर यू ग्रीटेड द पर्सन और एंड यू सैट, राइट? यू आस्क्ड कि कैन आई प्लीज सिट डाउन, ऐसा करके. एंड द वे यू इंटरैक्ट, आप कैसे बैठे, आपका पोस्चर कैसे था, आप झुके तो नहीं थे, सामने देख रहे थे या नहीं देख रहे थे, इंटरव्यू के आंख में देख के बात करें या नहीं करें. और आई कॉन्टैक्ट का मतलब ये नहीं था कि घूरने लग गए, राइट? विद अ जेंटल स्माइल. I have a question. Is it important to talk only English? Atul Raj, yes. If your company wants an English speaker, you should. Whereas some people are okay in chatting in Hindi also. पर अगर आपके रोल की रिक्वायरमेंट है इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग और आप वहाँ पे रिक्रूटर को बोले कि क्या मैं हिंदी में बोल सकता हूँ, ही माइट परमिट यू, आपको परमिट कर देंगे, मगर वो आपको सिलेक्ट नहीं करेंगे. तो इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट कि इट्स अ सैड स्टोरी कि हम हिंदुस्तान में रहते हैं पर सब इंग्लिश बोलते हैं. पर that's the truth. But that's a question of a language. English versus skills. Correct. English और skills अलग है क्योंकि English is a language and skills and communication is something which is to do with your communication. And both of them matter. Skills as well as English. If your role is saying आपके role का जो job description आता है उसमें mandatory है तो आपको English तो बोलना ही पड़ेगा. If you have a muscular body, please don't wear a formal half shirt, wear a full shirt. आपकी body impress नहीं करेगी because वो it can be counted कि you're looking as if you're showing off. Come out very subtle and calm and humble always. I want to become an entrepreneur, not an employee. Become an entrepreneur then have an entrepreneur mindset. Startup build करो. Bangalore, I'm right now in Bangalore जहाँ पे सारे startups build होते हैं. Further, it's going to be Hyderabad, right? So build up a startup, be an entrepreneur. Why not? Okay, let me answer all of this. So your first answer is 70. It's a 30% verbal and 70% non-verbal. How to speak in an interview? आपको speak in an interview, I would say पहले जो आपको job description आया, please read it. क्या आपने वहां पर कितना जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन में आपने कितना वो करा है, क्या मतलब जो जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन कह रहा है कि उनको रिक्वायरमेंट है, हाउ मच हैव यू डन दैट, उसमें से आपका कितना रेलेवेंट है. सो दिस कॉल्ड अ स्टार अप्रोच, सिचुएशन टास्क एक्शन रिजल्ट. उस हिसाब से आपको अपने आप को प्रेजेंट करना चाहिए कि भाई अगर सिचुएशन ये थी तो ये टास्क मुझे मिला था और ये मैंने एक्शन लिया और ये रिजल्ट हुआ. सो इन अ वे आपने बहुत अपने आंसर्स को प्लीज जेडी से अलाइन करें. रिक्रूटर वही सुनना चाहते हैं. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू नो योर रिक्रूटर माइंडसेट. उसी को हम इमोशनल क्वोशंट कहते हैं. जितने आप इमोशनली इंटेलिजेंट होंगे उतने इमोशनली आप ये सब चीजें क्रैक कर सकते हैं. But ma'am, a boy is very talented but can't speak English. You select that boy or not? Atul, again, as I said, अगर मेरी requirement है कि English वो बोले तो मैं select नहीं कर सकती. For example, अभी I was hiring some 10-15 people, okay, and I needed a videographer. But since I'm hiring people in South, it's a possibility he might not speak Hindi. But since I'm building courses, such courses जो मैं आपको अभी दिखा रही हूँ, वो हिंदी में भी हैं. इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट कि मैं उसे इंग्लिश में कैसे समझाऊं सबको जो हिंदी में ट्रांसक्रिप्ट बनेगी. सो आई विल डेफिनेटली चूज ऐसा इंसान जिसको हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों आती हो. अब रिक्वायरमेंट पे. सो अगर रिक्वायरमेंट सेज कि आपको इंग्लिश आनी चाहिए तो रादर देन सेइंग कि आई एम वेरी टैलेंटेड और मैं हिंदुस्तान में रहता हूँ, भारतवासी हूँ, तो मेरी हिंदी काफी है, प्लीज ऐसा मत करिए. प्लीज इंग्लिश सीखना शुरू करें. और इंग्लिश सीखने में बहुत वक्त नहीं लगता. यू जस्ट नीड द राइट प्लेटफॉर्म एंड द राइट प्लेस. कहाँ से सीखना है बस. ओके, नाउ द फोर्थ इज नेटवर्किंग. सिंस यू गाइज आर बीटेक एंड जितने भी मैंने रोल्स देखे हैं आपके, आई एम श्योर आपका एक लिंक्डइन अकाउंट आप बना सकते हैं. लिंक्डइन इज द बेस्ट प्लेस टू नेटवर्क. ऑल्सो आपके कॉलेजेस में जो आपके सीनियर्स हैं वो कहाँ गए हैं उनको ऐड करिए. ठीक है, एल्यूमिनाई बेस में जाइए क्योंकि नेटवर्किंग इज एक्सट्रीमली इम्पोर्टेंट. You have a LinkedIn account, very good. Become active on that LinkedIn account. Start building some posts. Start creating a network. अपने आपका alumni base would be the best place right now क्योंकि they have got all the jobs, right? जो लोग जहाँ गए हैं, they can refer you. And how to leverage from this network? बहुत easy है. आप अपने एलुमनाई से साथ टच में बनाइए. जैसे आप दोस्त बनाते हैं वैसे आप अपना नेटवर्क बिल्ड करिए. जितने लोग प्रोफेशनल्स हैं उन्हें फॉलो करिए. आपके 500 फॉलोअर है, वेरी गुड अतुल. स्टार्ट एनकैशिंग इट. एनकैशिंग मतलब स्टार्ट बिल्डिंग अ नेटवर्क जहाँ से आप अपना काम शुरू कर सकें. Which is the best country for computer engineering students to for a job? जनरली इंडिया के सारे कंप्यूटर इंजीनियर्स यूएस में काम करते हैं, बट इट्स अ लॉन्ग शॉट राइट नाउ। तो करेंटली इंडिया ही होगी आपकी। एंड आई वुड से स्टार्ट फ्रॉम समवेयर, ये मत सोचिए कहाँ से बेस्ट होगा ये सब। और ऑल्सो जर्मनी, जर्मनी हैज योर फ्री स्कॉलरशिप एंड एवरीथिंग, स्कॉलरशिप पे लोग जाते हैं, और स्टूडेंट्स के लिए मोस्ट ऑफ द थिंग्स आर फ्री, especially for engineers. But I would say start from somewhere, build yourself first a bit before you venture out. Okay. Now, how do you improve your soft skills? It's a 20-20-20 rule. I don't know how many of you have read Robin Sharma or even heard about him. He talks about a 20-20 rule. I think that's perfect. I'll take your questions, but let me just complete this and we'll ask your questions, okay? And I also have to walk you through the platform, which can actually solve most of your problems, okay? 20-20-20 rule says कि आप उठने के बाद 20 मिनट use it for exercising, so that आपका brain fresh हो जाए. 20 minutes use it for reading, so that your reading skills are active, your brain starts functioning in both logical as well as emotional reasoning. And 20 minutes meditate kare, so that your brain is relaxed. I find it very powerful. I have written 2 books. I have trained, I don't know how many people by now. I've trained globally. I've worked in Spain and Colombia, and I think this rule has worked for me. I would say please use it as a daily thing for yourself if you can. अगर आप ये 20-20-20 का रूल बना सकते हैं अपनी लाइफ में, एक रूटीन सेट कर सकते हैं, you can achieve whatever you want. Okay. All right. Now I would like to share my screen to show you something. Yeah. All right. Can everyone see my screen? Yes. Thank you. Amazing guys, you guys are. All right. This is the app called QJobs, which I work intensively on. So this is where you get the jobs. आप यहाँ पे जॉब में ऑफर आता है, यू कैन गेट अ जॉब इन 24 आवर्स ऑल्सो. यू सेंड इन अ रेज्यूमे, आप चीजें भरते हैं, फिर एचआर आपको खुद कांटेक्ट करता है. एंड आवर टॉप 20 रोल्स इंक्लूड्स फील्ड सेल्स, कस्टमर केयर एंड स्टफ. Now, what can be this? How can this help you? All right, this is the skill page. All right, this is a little old. Now it looks way better. Where you can learn and discover new skills. It is all more advanced than what you can see right now. तो आप स्किल स्पेस पे जाके स्किल स्टैम्प्स विच आर स्किल टेस्ट टू लर्न समथिंग न्यू, आप हॉट स्किल्स मैच कर सकते हैं, एंड आप सेशंस खरीद ले सकते हैं. जैसे किसी की इंग्लिश प्रॉब्लम है, सो वी हैव लॉन्च्ड अ प्रॉपर इंग्लिश लेवल 1 कोर्स विच इज ऑल अबाउट लर्निंग इंग्लिश, बट वो हिंदी में बोल के समझाया गया है टू मेक इट मोर रेलिवेंट फॉर पीपल हु फाइंड इट वेरी डिफिकल्ट. सो इट्स स्पेशली कस्टमाइज हमारी नॉर्थ इंडियन ऑडियंस के लिए. And it comes with subtitles also for anyone who finds it difficult. तो आप वो कोर्स ले सकते हैं, which is just 55 minutes completely, 5 minutes of video, क्योंकि we understand हमारे लोगों का attention span इतना नहीं है, right? So we are solving that problem कि attention span is what, 3 minutes. It's actually 1 minute if you go by study. But we are trying to create videos which are all about your thing, right? Abhi we have created a video of resume building. If you want, I can show you that video also, which is resume building and interview skills. जो अभी हम पूरी चर्चा कर रहे थे. It's all we have built with the whole idea कि scientifically क्या चलता है, अभी market में क्या चल रहा है, और आपको क्या बोलने की, कैसे रहने की, body language कैसी होनी चाहिए, उसकी जरूरत है. Because body language, बहुत लोगों ने बोला है यहाँ पर, we know it, but a lot of people have a habit of touching themselves on their face. कुछ पेन टिकर्स होते हैं, कुछ अपने आप को स्क्रैच करते रहते हैं, कुछ बहुत ज्यादा स्माइल करते हैं. सो हाउ टू नेल द परफेक्ट बॉडी लैंग्वेज, हाउ टू नेल द परफेक्ट रेज्यूमे, हाउ टू स्पीक इन एन इंटरव्यू, एग्जैक्टली क्या बोलना है, क्या नहीं बोलना है, कैसे टेलर करना है, वो सब कुछ है उसमें. So it just takes a 55 minutes rather than researching for hours and days and stuff. You're just spending 5 minutes for fun learning. And as ma'am had started, learning has to be fun, and I'm a firm believer of it. 10 years of my education is all about making learning fun and relevant and useful. So this is how our page looks like. This is where you go and create our passport and skills. Now I want to show you. I'll just walk you through how you can sign into it if you want to. It's your choice. I would say it's a great deal if you can learn from somewhere in free. So if this is your, you just put in your Q Jobs app, you go there, it asks your number, you put in your number. If you want to use another method, it's your choice. And you get a verification and you start typing whatever your number is. Right? I'm sorry. So that's your landing screen, and then you start, and that's what you see, which I've shown you, where you can apply for jobs. So it's an app which solves your problem of jobs. I don't know how relevant you'll find the jobs here, but क्योंकि मैंने पूरा list देखा है, but one thing which you will find very relevant is your skills. You have skills to learn on leadership, team building, then you have how to manage your time, how to overcome stress management, what is customer care and stuff, and also courses like soft skills, in which we are talking about English level 1, intermediate English, how to use professional words, how to talk professionally, because for a lot of people don't know कि there are ways to talk in this once you join a corporate. आप कैसे बोलते हैं, आप कैसे ईमेल डालते हैं, उन सब में एक तरीका होता है, और अगर आपकी भाषा प्रोफेशनल नहीं है, सो इट डजंट गिव अ गुड इंप्रेशन. तो वैसे ही जैसे आप रिक्रूटर के सामने, rather than, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल a lot of people say yes yes yes, so better way to say it, certainly it'll be done, right? And rather than writing some very long emails, how to like write emails and stuff, we have created how to actually write accurate, perfect emails, which create a good impression. It's all about, so the app right now in skills, if you go in Q Jobs, it's all about creating a person who can be perfect in his job. A person who doesn't have a job, it serves them. A person who has a job and wants to get a promotion, it serves them also. Now, please go and bombard me with questions. The app name is Q Jobs. Q stands for Quest Corp, and Jobs is for, we are going to be revamping it, calling it Billion Jobs. So it's okay. If there is no requirement in English and you're talented, yes, you will be selected. If the JD says it's okay if you're not an English speaker, why not? I'm not a founder of Q Jobs. I'm a head of learning and development for 3 different work platforms. So I am, you can say I'm a founder of learning there. How is it different from other websites, Naukri and LinkedIn? So Q Jobs, so the learning which we are creating there, it's very customized to Hindi Indian audience. And we are going to customize in different languages also. So it's a complete package for Indian audience. That's the difference one. नौकरी और में आपकी जॉब लगती है, आपको कोई लर्निंग नहीं मिलता. और LinkedIn learning is very expensive to afford. LinkedIn का अगर आपको लर्निंग करना है तो आपका प्रीमियम costs you, I think, $14,000 a year, and we are providing you for free, and that too in your language, which comes with questions. आप उस quizzes attempt करते हैं. Once you complete the course, you get a certificate also. It's okay, start my career with a job which I don't want to do, or should I start with? It depends. If you have a lot of financial responsibilities, you have to start from somewhere. If you don't have a financial, आपके ऊपर financial responsibility का pressure नहीं है अगर, तो I would say you should choose something which you really like. Canada or Dubai is good, not for jobs. So दुबई का रियलिटी इज आपका पासपोर्ट रख लिया जाता है. इंडियंस आर पेड सेकंड लोएस्ट देयर. Lowest is Pakistanis paid, and then Indians, for the same job which other people will be doing. That's the truth. But how Dubai has a lot of jobs go, whereas the West has saturated. Canada is also a good place to go. If you have links there, why not? Okay. Then, ma'am, this app is free. It's all free. There's nothing paid. Please go and work on it. Learn as much as you can. Give me a feedback also if I can. So the idea of keeping it free is because I want to create an impact in people's life where it changes people's career. And I've seen people struggling in learning languages, learning these things, जिससे उनका kick start हो सकता है career. उनको वो मिल सकता है जो नहीं चाहिए. So we are trying to build that. And it's almost like giving it for free so that we create an impact. So there's nothing paid. How much is English and communication is important? 100%. अगर आपकी एक जॉब लग जाती है, जैसे अगर आपकी डेस्क जॉब नहीं है पर आपको रोज इंटरेक्ट करना है और आपके साथ 2 लोग हैं, ठीक है, एक बंदा जिसकी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल अच्छी है और एक आप जिसकी नहीं है, तो बॉस के आगे उसी का इंप्रेशन बढ़ता जाएगा, जिसकी अच्छी है वो उसको प्रमोट करता जाएगा. सो इट्स नॉट ओनली गेटिंग अ जॉब, इट्स ऑल्सो कंसिस्टेंट करियर पाथ यू नीड, जहाँ आपका करियर प्रोग्रेशन हो, जहाँ आपका प्रमोशन भी हो. तो प्लीज अपने ऊपर काम करें. आपके एजुकेशन पे कहानी खत्म नहीं होती है. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एनी सजेशन फॉर स्टूडेंट्स फॉर सिविल इंजीनियरिंग ब्रांच? I think you will have a lot of campus recruitment, right? So create your resume apt to your job description. और जो कुछ 5-6 frequently asked questions होते हैं उसको रट्टा मार लो अपने हिसाब से कि आपके लिए वो क्या बैठते हैं. हाउ टू इंट्रोड्यूस योर सेल्फ. इट शुड बी, इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड, गूगल में जब इंटरव्यूज होते हैं 1 मिनट में अपने आपको सब बताना होता है. It's a challenge and you have to impress people, right? And you must know how to do it. Is this for a selling course? No, we are not selling anything. It's just to create an impact, and I would be happy अगर ये courses आपकी life में impact करते हैं, and I'll happy to have your review on it. No, Q jobs is not paid, Karthik. Any platform which give part-time jobs for there is, I think, a lot of people do internship on Internshala and places. On Monster also there is Zuno for internships for part-time jobs. Scope in civil engineering. Okay, ma'am, paid or not. Which are the trending skills for jobs? Trending skills for jobs is your communication skill. How do you communicate, right? How do you behave and everything? Your leadership, your team building. So when a lot of people say, what do you understand by leadership? और लोग कुछ ना कुछ बोल देते हैं, कुछ रट्टा मार के. मेरे हिसाब से leadership is a mindset, because even if you are not leading a team, you can still be leader. कई बार आपके job में आपका boss can fall sick and stuff. But if you are really a leader, you'll be able to take the lead, form the team, make sure work doesn't suffer. So those are the leadership skills which are required. Can we sell our own courses? I think Udemy is the place where you can, for sure. Are job available for 12th pass? Yes, on this app there is for 12th pass. If you want a job on 12th pass, you can. There are a lot of jobs for that, like field sales and stuff. And work from home, we have telesales. You can check that. Country for designers, that's Canada. If it's a UI UX design you're talking about. Is college matters if we have skills? A lot of people from IIMs have reached places faster. So college matters. But if you have skills and right approach, right network, आपके दोस्त, आपकी जो नेटवर्किंग स्किल्स स्ट्रॉन्ग है, आपकी स्किल्स, और आप अपने आप को कंसिस्टेंटली रीडेवलप कर सकते हैं, सो यू कैन बी देयर ऑल्सो. देयर इज नो हार्म इन दैट. यू कैन बीट देम ऑल्सो. इट्स अबाउट, कभी भी आपसे कोई बोलेगा ना कि व्हाट अबाउट द वर्क पॉलिटिक्स, द ओनली वे टू ब्रेक एनी काइंड ऑफ पॉलिटिक्स एंड इश्यूज इज become proactive, become disciplined. That's the way. And re-level by Unacademy. So re-level is completely white collar roles, and re-level is not really into skilling and giving you free courses, but you can go and explore it. Alok, what percentage job opportunities in civil engineering? I'll have to look into the data. I don't have the data readily available and would not like to mislead you. What was the name of the app? Q Jobs. Q for Quest. Ma'am, I'm only 10th pass out. Then I completed my diploma. Then I'm eligible for jobs because I have not. You can explore on Q Jobs. You will get a job. You can check. Which are the job skills trending for? I've answered this. I'm not confident. What should I do? If you're not confident, what should you do? You should write, where do you want to lead your life to? अगर आपको ये नहीं पता अभी आप कहाँ हैं, अगर आपको ये समझ आ सकता है कि आप क्या चाहते हैं अपनी लाइफ से, तो उससे यू कैन ट्रेस इट बैक. मैं चाहता हूँ लाइफ में 5 साल या 10 साल के बाद मेरे पास इतना पैसा और मैं ऐसी जॉब में हूँ, तो उस वहां तक पहुंचने के लिए आपको कैसी जॉब और कितना पैसा अभी चाहिए वो तो करियर पाथ बन सकता है. But I would say talk to any of the career counselors, and you can get connected to me also on LinkedIn. You can search me up. I have no problem in adding you and helping you out. And confidence एक internal चीज है. Also we say fake it till you make it. क्योंकि there are very small techniques for building confidence. A lot of people, कई होते हैं लोग बहुत intelligent होंगे, they are very good. I have groomed over 2,500 students for MBAs. and I'm very happy to see them, some of them working in Monster and different Deloitte and stuff. So the first thing is, I would say, stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, smile, and start talking. It'll take some practice. Spend, I would say, spend 20 20 20. That's the rule. 20 मिनट रीडिंग में लगाएं, पढ़ें कि कहाँ जा रही है लाइफ, ताकि आप एक इंटेलिजेंट इंसान साउंड करें, आपके पास नॉलेज रहे हमेशा, एक वर्केबल फंक्शनल नॉलेज जो रेलेवेंट है। और 20 मिनट मेडिटेट करें। मेडिटेशन यू कैन लर्न, गाइडेड मेडिटेशन कर सकते हैं, ओम चैंटिंग कर सकते हैं, जो आपको सूट करता है। दैट्स टू जस्ट काम योर माइंड एंड ब्रिंग यू इन द प्लेस यू आर। एंड 20 मिनट एक्सरसाइज करें, बिकॉज इफ यू आर हैप्पी, एक्सरसाइज मेक्स यू हैप्पी, डोपामिन रिलीज होता है, देन यू विल बी मोर फंक्शनल। आपका दिन का टाइम बढ़ जाता है, क्वालिटी टाइम बढ़ता है। Some tips too for us to grab interviews. Does it mandatory to do a 12th from open when you have done 10th diploma? I would say not do it from open. It's preferable. I'll put in my email ID and LinkedIn if you need. Why not? I'll be happy to help you guys. MBA from India or abroad, कितना पैसे उस पर डिपेंड करता है। If you're doing an MBA from abroad, you need to easily have 50 to 60 lakhs if you're aiming UK. If you're aiming, let's say, European countries, states, and like state universities, still I would say 30 lakhs से 40 lakhs आपको चाहिए होगा, right? मेरे हिसाब से इंडिया में आप MBA करें, सीखें, skills sharp करें, or if you can go for a job abroad, that will be great, because jobs, I have worked abroad. I've worked in Colombia, I've worked in Spain, and my understanding is आप जितना काम करते हैं वहाँ, आप उसको उतना सीखते हैं। पर अगर आपके पास पैसा है, your parents can support you, definitely go. But the state is right now such, it's not necessary कि आपकी जॉब लगेगी, आपको वापस आना पड़ेगा। तो प्लीज अपना बहुत फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग भी करिए। ऐसा मत करिए कि आपने पैसे लगा दिया और फिर उसका कोई रिजल्ट नहीं आया। हर एक चीज का एक ROI होना चाहिए। एंड एवरीवन थिंक, आई थिंक एवरीवन नोस व्हाट्स एन ROI, राइट? रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट, कि आपने कितना इन्वेस्ट करा है, उसका आपकी जॉब तो लगनी ही चाहिए। और जितना आप 40-50 लाख लगा रहे हो, अगर वहां पर जाके वहीं पे जॉब चाहिए फिर आपको, ताकि वो 50 लाख वापस आ सके आपकी लाइफ में, है ना? अब वो वहां जाके यहाँ पे जॉब करेंगे तो you would not be able to earn 50 lakhs, क्या 10-15 साल लग जाएंगे। सो प्लीज स्मार्ट। How to choose a career? I have no idea. How to improve my skills? Okay, how hard it is to get a job for someone who doesn't have a job? I would say, see, it's very hard for you to get a job if you don't have soft skills, until and unless आप एक data entry या MIS के person हैं, क्योंकि उनका काम ही सिर्फ एक्सेल पे होता है। तो वहाँ पे सिर्फ वो देखा जाता है कि आपको एक्सेल कितने अच्छे से आता है। उसके भी हम कोर्सेज बना रहे हैं, so that people can learn. The idea is to skill India, right? जैसे हमारे मोदी जी कहते हैं, youth को स्किल करो, and we will keep running it free for a good time. That's the idea, so that people benefit. Which college is best for BTech? I will have to look up. By lateral entry, okay. You want to do a startup and you have good plans. If you want to do a startup, please find a mentor for yourself. LinkedIn पे जाके connect करिए कुछ CEOs से and stuff, so that आपको अपनी असलियत भी पता चले, in the sense कि आपका plan workable, functionable है कि नहीं. It's very very important कि आप किसी ऐसे इंसान से बात करें जिसने कुछ startups कर रखे हो, या उन्होंने काम ऐसा कुछ invent या founder types हो। वो आपको एक पूरी ट्रैजेक्टरी बताएंगे। सबसे पहले तो आपको ब्लूप्रिंट मांगेंगे कि आपका ब्लूप्रिंट कैसा है, क्या दिखा रहा है, क्या करना चाह रहे हैं, क्या वो फिजिबल है कि नहीं है, कितना टाइम चाहिए। फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर आज आप सोचते हैं कि यू वांट टू ओपन अ रेस्टोरेंट, राइट, उसके लिए भी वो आपको याद रखना है कि आपका ब्रेक इवन 1 साल तक नहीं पहुंचेगा, एंड वो भी तब होगा जब अगर आपका रेंटेड स्पेस नहीं है। So that's how you should have a very, very logical thinking than an extremely emotional thinking here. Can I become a CEO of Google without IIT? Still, I am diploma student. Can you give me a path? I don't know how to make you a CEO of Google because I'm not myself. But you can become anything you want if you keep working towards it. अगर आपके पास diploma है, तो go and get a job which you want to do. build a resume which will impress first. इंटरव्यू स्किल्स के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, आपके 5-6 क्वेश्चंस जो पूछे जाते हैं बहुत एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट. वी आर बिल्डिंग अ कोर्स ऑन इट. You will see it within what a week's time. You can see it online. It's already recorded and stuff. Which is what should you do before interview, what should you do during, and what should you do after, right? So you can get it, all of it there. And of course, you have my LinkedIn and my email ID. I'll put in my LinkedIn ID here for your preference, if that is what you guys want. So आपके जितने सारे questions हैं, it'll get all solved on the app, on the skill section that is for you guys. So please solve it there. And which job is better for future? Aditya Singh, I don't know what is your field. For example, I'll give my own example. I was researching a lot about edtechs and stuff. That's when I switched my career from an assistant professor to an edtech. And I was already writing and building courses for different organizations like Hero and stuff. So that was my trajectory because I did a lot of research. So आप जो भी पढ़ रहे हैं उस पर रिसर्च करें कि नेक्स्ट बूम किस में है. That's when people started learning ML, AI, right? Because the future says within 5 years our jobs, a lot of jobs will become stagnant, क्योंकि बहुत सारे AI और ML लोगों की jobs ले लेंगे. तो to stay relevant, every person will need to rewire themselves, rebuild themselves, और अपने आप को skill करता रहना पड़ेगा every 2 or 3 years. So that's what the status is right now. How to get the idea of startups? No idea, but I think a lot of research and what you're passionate about, because everyone who started a startup were passionate about something and solving a problem. So if you want to understand such things, you need to read about such intelligent people like Steve Jobs and stuff. What all soft skills should you learn? You should know how to maintain a good body language, how to answer smartly, how to maintain a good body language smartly, what are the few interview questions you should nail it. What else? Your team building should be good because everyone is looking for someone who has good team player skills. Leadership, yes, because you're a fresher, maybe. I would not say for sure. What else? Yes, verbal, non-verbal cues. Okay, I would like to close this here now since I think I've crossed my time. And I must say it was a what role an internship plays during placement. If you're a fresher and all you have done is internship, it plays a good role because a lot of people who are freshers might have not done those internship. But since you have done internship, it will you have industry exposure and you have learned few things. You will be able to highlight what you learned in an internship, and that will translate you getting that job. So you will have an upper hand. Volunteer activities, internships. For freshers, it's a must. A lot of learning courses. I posted my LinkedIn ID. I'll post it again if you need. All right, Shruti, I would like to close it here. Thank you so much, everyone. It was a delight to be here and have such a power-packed session where everyone was so involved answering every question. I hope you have taken a good thing from here, something which will immediately help you. Please go and network. Please go and absorb those skills, free courses. Everything is out there. And do follow 20-20-20 rule. Read a lot of people who have done startups like Steve Jobs. I love that man. And all the Indian people who have done something great, like people here in Bangalore, there are a lot of startups like YuWaah and stuff. Very interesting. Bangalore mein log sochte yahi hai ki startup kaise bana hai. So read about such people, you'll learn a lot. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Divya. Thank you. This was a very useful session for everyone. And we are really thankful for your time and taking the patience to answer every question from the participant. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, I will request everybody to be here on the call because now we have another organization called Team Lease joining in another 2 to 3 minutes. And they will also conduct a similar session. but it will be interesting if you can listen to them. They will talk about the expectation that you should have from job, what are their offerings, what they can give you, the platform that they have on offer. So just hold on for another interesting session coming up in another 2 to 3 minutes.
I request everyone to be present in the meeting because we have another session. So, as we already informed you, there will be two different companies which are going to present their portal and how you can leverage their portal to get your dream job. We just now we have presentation from Q Jobs, and next presentation will be from Team Leaves. So we'll wait for 2 to 3 more minutes, and she will join. I'm really sorry, students, that the person who was supposed to join, he's facing some technical issues. We will wait for 2-3 more minutes. Meanwhile, I request you not to chat anything related, not related to this webinar on the chat box. Please avoid such activities. Atul, do not send such kind of message on the chat box. Everyone is watching it.
Okay, I think Dhriti is here.
Hi, Shruti. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hi Dhriti, you are audible.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, Dhriti, you are audible.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I think that because of the technical issue, the things got delayed. No worries. I think we can have a discussion on this. I have logged in from my mobile, so I may not be. Can you hear me? It's loud and clear now.
Yeah, voice is clear. I hope you'll be able to share your presentation.
Okay, let me. Okay, give me 2 minutes. I think I'll be able to do that. Just give me 2 more minutes. I'll get it done. Yeah.
Or you can mail it to me, and if you want, I can put it up.
Shruti, if you can email me that link by which you have shared on WhatsApp, so that I can log in from my laptop. Can you do that?
No, I'm saying that you can continue to log in from your mobile if that's working for you.
Yeah, but
Can
I'm
you
not
just
able to share the presentation. So maybe if you can.
You can mail the presentation to me on my email ID. I can share it for you. I can share the screen for you. That's fine.
Yes, Shruti, can you hear me now?
Yes, you are audible.
I've logged in from my mobile. Can you tell the team to make me a host for this? I log out from my mobile.
Have you logged in from 2 devices? Hello? Okay, I'm telling. Yeah, he is joined again from his laptop as a panelist. Can you make him the host, please? Yeah, I think he's here. Yeah, okay.
Okay, Shruti, thank you so much for taking out time, giving me this time of technical issues. Anyway, I'll quickly, so how many participants do we have? 150 people now?
Yeah, so I think some of them logged out because it was taking time, but we have asked them to join back again. I think they'll gradually come in. You can start.
Okay, great. So good afternoon to all of you. I'm Dhriti. I'm the business head for the apprenticeship business with Team Lease. Just a brief about what we do. Team Lease is one of the largest staffing company in India today. We are one of the largest employability company, and we are largest one of the education company today. We have our own university. We have our own apprenticeship program. So today the session, I'll instead of taking much time because already we're short of time, I'll take you through a couple of things. We have different portals. If I think you guys have gone through a previous session where I think the opportunities with respect to how you can get a job or how you can get an apprenticeship program. We have 3 portals as on date from Team Lease Group, from where you can look for an opportunity to get a job or to get an apprenticeship program. So I'll quickly take you through those portals, how you can navigate, how you can register yourself, and how you can apply for different jobs. Can you guys, Shruti, can you see the screen?
Yes, your screen is visible. Please go ahead.
So there's a portal which came almost 10 years back, which is called fresherswall.com. So this portal is all about fresher hirings, fresher opportunities. So this is now a team lease. We took over this company 4 years back. Now it's a team lease group company. So this is one of the portal from which you can look for different opportunities as a fresher, which can be a job, which can be an apprenticeship also. So when I talk about the job, the first thing which you guys need to do is register yourself as a candidate here. So this is the way you can register yourself as a candidate. You put your name, email ID, is the way you do registration in any portal. The first step is that you get registered yourself in this particular portal. And once the registration is done, you can actually look for different job opportunities which are in the portal. If I talk about there's another, like if I talk about jobs, when I talk about jobs, you can figure out if you are what kind of job you're looking for. The companies are mentioned here, right? All these companies are today looking for freshers coming out of campuses for jobs. For if I talk about, if you just need to click here any of this link, then you'll understand what kind of people they are looking for. Then the moment you do a registration, this window will not come. You just need to apply here. It is like any other job portal, but one of the best thing for freshers wall is all are like fresher jobs. If you are, the another thing which we have here is basically called the services. So when you go to this portal, you find that there's an option for services. In this particular option of services, if you click here, you find different options here. So we call something called Powerful, which is basically a combination of your resume, connect, and groom. So benefits of Powerful is basically like what we do. This anyone who register himself in this particular scope. So suppose you're a fresher, you are looking for a job, and you want to take this scope or this service from Team Lease. Then you need to register yourself by paying this money, and then you get this complete scope, which is one-to-one session with the experts. So we have a lot of counseling people who will help you to understand what kind of job fit in with respect to your experience, with respect to your skills and whatever industrial experience you have. Then we'll help you in creating a resume. We'll also help you in creating your LinkedIn profile. Then we help you all other activities which can actually help you to get a lot of opportunities in the market. So this is one of the options by which you can make your profile visible with the employers. So when I go back to the portal, this is one option, which is a paid option. But again, this is one of the options by which you can become more visible with the employer. Otherwise, the regular is that you register yourself here and you start looking for searching jobs. When you suppose you are looking for a sales job, you put a keyword sales, then you say, okay, you are an MBA, or you say you are from maybe a BCom graduate, put a location like Delhi, and you do a search. Then you find all these opportunities here. You view the job and then you apply for the job. So this particular thing is free of cost. You just need to register yourself as a fresher, put your resume, and then you start searching jobs. The other is that services, where you get a dedicated counselor and dedicated approach with respect to creating your LinkedIn profile, understanding what with respect to what kind of experience in terms of industrial experience you have, and all other stuff. So this is one portal, which is fresherswall.com. You just need to log in and then you can start looking for jobs. We have another property which we call it teamlease.com. This is another portal by which you can look for a lot of freshers related jobs. Suppose you are looking for a job in, say, retail. You click here and you find all these opportunities here. You just need to quick apply. You just apply yourself. So for that, you need to put your mobile number, email ID, and all those, the basic stuff which is required to get registered in the portal. and that is how you can start applying for jobs. So we have all lot of job roles here. We have jobs for retail, we have jobs for hotel, accountant, BPO jobs, data entry jobs, sales and marketing job. So you just need to click and then you find a variety of jobs available for you as a fresher. So when you want to search through a company wise, then you can look for, these are all the top companies which are hiring freshers for the different opportunities. Again, what you need to do is that you need to register here. Just go to register, then put your number. You can also connect to a WhatsApp also, by which you can start getting your what you call alerts, job alerts. These are the two job portals which TeamLease has. If you see, we have, I cannot count the number of job opportunities we have. You just log in yourself here and start looking for job. Very easily navigating portal for you guys. No complex portal like a lot of portals today they are very complex. We have very simple portal. You just register yourself, start looking for an opportunity which can fit into your requirement and city. You just do a drop in, put a job role, what kind of job role you're looking for, a sales job role, do a search, and then you can figure out what can you find a sales representative job role, apply it, and then this will go to your employer for a next round, which is interview and selection process. There's another opportunity for you guys is that we also have a portal which is basically ministry, where actually you can look for apprenticeship programs. So this is another portal by which you can look for what you call it, the people who are like in semester third or second semester, they want to do apprenticeship program. They just need to log in, they do a search, and then they start. If you're vocational training, you put their location and you do a search, then you get then you can apply. It's very simple. So see, all these state-wise opportunities are also available here. So if anybody is looking to upgrade their skill so that they become more employable, they can also look for an opportunity for apprenticeship program also. So these are three portals, which is apprentices.in, teamlease.com, and Freshers Wall. These are three portal which is with TeamLease group, by which you can actually look for various opportunities as you move ahead with respect to getting an employment or upgrading your skills. So I'll take you through a couple of slides, which actually is like which we all look for when we all came out campuses, right? So I think crucial tips for a fresher to become whatever jobs you're looking for, the interest. I think most important thing is that creating a resume is very important. You guys should create an interesting resume. It should not be a copy paste kind of a resume or a profile. You should make it interesting for the employers so that they take interest and you get interview calls. The first step for any fresher coming out of a campus or looking for a job, they should make sure that you make your resume very interesting. For that, you can take help from us in creating a resume. We have a resume service which is available with us, who will help you guys to make a resume which is interesting. Interesting means with respect to the skills which you have, how you can highlight your skills so that you can be visible in the job seekers employers market. Then again, as a fresher, you should develop problem solving skills. Now today, nobody's looking for someone who is like a basic guy. You should make sure you should have that capability. When you go for interviews, you'll go through aptitude test, you'll go through a lot of tests also. So you should have that particular skill by which you can solve problem of a company. You join startup, they look for people who can solve different problems. When you join a company which is large like TeamLease or TCS or even Mahindras, all these people today look for freshers who can solve problems. And definitely you guys need a good skill. I'm not saying communication skill only in English. It can be a language where you can communicate yourself. Even you speak Hindi, make sure you speak the proper Hindi where you can communicate. Or you go to, or if I talk about language, the communication doesn't mean only English. Communication means how you can communicate and how you can put yourself, how you can articulate your thought process, your how can you put your introduction to the employers. So it's very important how you communicate yourself when you do interviews, whether it's telephonic interviews or face-to-face interviews. So you should do a lot of what you call it, a demo session between yourself. Suppose you have a call, you both are, there are two people, right? Two colleagues. You guys can do this kind of a demo session where you become an employer and another become a candidate. So you can have those demo sessions where you can improve your skills, communication skills. Today, government as well as private establishment also have, they do a lot of job fairs. They attend a lot of job fairs. So very important for you guys that you guys attend those job fairs. And how you attend those job fairs, where you can, you should put yourself registered in any of the job portal like teamlease.com, freshersworld.com, and you'll get a lot of alerts that there's a job fair tomorrow, there's a working interview happening tomorrow. So that is how you can go and give your interviews. That is how you can make yourself visible to the employer. So for a fresher, it's very important. When we started a career, we used to go and do a lot of working interviews. So it's very important you keep on giving interviews. This will help you to improve your skills, interview skills. So make sure you have at least attend 2 to 3 job fairs every month, and you attend a lot of working interviews. If you go to any other job portal like teamlease.com, freshersworld.com, you'll find a lot of what you call working interviews happening for freshers. Go and attend those interviews. Those interviews will make you better day by day. Don't set a company will come to a campus and they'll hire people. I'll give an example of Harvard. In Harvard, not a single company go for hiring. You know, Harvard is one of the best, you can say, university or business school in the world. No company goes to Harvard for campus hiring. It is the candidate or those MBA students who go and pitch to the establishment or the organization about their profile. So that is how I think it's very important you go and keep on giving working interviews, attend job fairs. Suppose you have a dream job company, like you want to work with Hindustan Unilever, you want to work with, say, even Zomato, you want to work with Swiggy's of the world. So all these companies have a career section. Go to their website, you'll figure out there's a career section, put your profile there. You may not get immediately a call for interview, but they'll keep their resume. And I'm sure people today are looking for freshers, and there is the dearth of good people, good skilled people. There's a possibility you may get a call at some point of time, but it's a very important exercise as a fresher you guys need to do is that I'm sure you all have a dream company where you want to start your career. Go to that particular website and you can put your resumes there. Every large organization, big multinational companies have a section called career page. Go and apply there. You want to work in Facebook, go and apply there. You want to work with what you call it, Instagram, you want to go with Flipkart, Amazon, all these people have a career page. Go and register your profile there. Again, is very important, like social and professional networking. This is where the LinkedIn, I don't know how many people have heard about LinkedIn. I'm sure if you're not, then please go and register yourself in LinkedIn, by which actually what you can do is that suppose you're looking for a job in Amazon, just do a search like Amazon, head HR of Amazon, hiring head of Amazon. Then you can actually connect with that particular person through LinkedIn, then approach him for a job or for an apprenticeship program or an internship program. That is how you can create your professional and social networking. Today, most of the people today actually do these activities by which they can become visible with the employer. Again, it is not a one-day process that you apply, you connect with someone, HR, they'll reply back to you, but keep on doing this activity. This will help you to get a job with a period of time, but it need a continuous activity. So I request all of you, whenever you have time, go and register yourself in LinkedIn. And then whenever you have interview, like a pre-schedule, you know that tomorrow I'm going to have an interview, prepare yourself, understand the company, their profile, their growth, what is their growth for, what the growth they are looking for in terms of like their P&L growth, and although you should know when you meet a employer that what the company is all about, how many branches they have, are they operating internationally, are they only domestic presence, what is their growth pattern, who is the CEO, what kind of job profiles, other job profiles are also there. So you should have a thorough understanding of the company plus the job profile for which you have been interviewed, and you should have some data points with you. And this is something which you need to do yourself, and don't go without preparing for interview. Every interview is a unique interview, and every company is unique. So you need to prepare yourself for every interview. If you don't do this, then it will be difficult for you. You be able to answer few of your interview questions, but again, if you don't have those solid data points or you don't understand the company, then you will not get the confidence, and you will not be able to give the confidence to your employer or the interviewer. So it's very important. These are top, I think, the tips which everybody does as a fresher. And this is what even we have done when we started our career almost 19-20 years back. So these are top 10 portals which I discussed with you. We have teamlease.com, apprentices.in, Naukri, Monster, Freshers World, Apna Job, LinkedIn, Indeed, Naukri Fast, apprentices.in.org is another government portal by which you can get apprenticeship opportunities. So I suggest go and register yourself on all this top 10 portal, and I'm sure if you prepare what we discuss here, that creating a resume, and if you are thorough with this and you do this activity, then I'm sure you'll get a response from any of this portal. All these 10 portals are full of opportunities. So this is a small brief about what I thought I'll share with you guys. You guys have any questions or anything, you can put it. Shruti, any query or anything which you're...
No, nothing from my side. I think on the chat box, people are posting some questions, so you can take those.
I think there's a question that LinkedIn account is totally related to digital marketing. I have LinkedIn is a professional networking company, right? Where you can connect yourself with employers. So it is not that it is only a platform for marketing activities. Today, you go to any job portal, you find lot of banners running. So that is how the portal earn business, run their get their revenue, right? So that will be. But what is important is that LinkedIn is definitely one of the important portal, or you can say a tool by which you can actually get or connect. It is not a job portal. It's a professional networking portal or a platform. So it's very important for you guys to be registered in a LinkedIn account, even though you're a fresher. But I'm sure one day you will realize that you have done good by registering yourself in the LinkedIn. Okay, there's a question that there was a difference between internship and apprenticeship. So internship is basically when, suppose when I was doing my MBA, so I need to go for 2 months of summer training, right? Like anyone who is doing any professional course, they need to go and do what you call internship, industrial internship, like engineers, doctors, MBA, B Pharma. All these people need to do internship, which is basically part of their curriculum. Now, apprenticeship is something which is different. Apprenticeship is something which is basically a skilling program. Suppose I am a BCom pass out, but I don't have the skills which is required to join a company or a specific industry. So, and you have been giving a lot of interviews, you are getting rejected because you are not skilled enough. That is where the apprenticeship come into picture. As an apprentice, you can join that particular organization, because when you join an apprentice, the employers or the people who interview you will make sure that there are certain things which you don't have at this point of time, but you can learn. So you can join as an apprentice. Suppose you're looking for a technical job, but you don't have the hands-on skill. You don't know how to, for a coding job, right? For an engineer. Today, the coding, if it's not even coding also, right? Any technical job today is changing every day. So how you improve your skill so that you become employable or you get employment. So apprentice is the best way. If you're finding that you are getting a lot of rejections because you don't have the hands-on skill, you have the bookish knowledge or you have the knowledge in terms of like theory part of it, but practical knowledge is not there or not sufficient to get a job, then you can join apprenticeship program for 6 months, 3 months, make yourself employable. You get a decent stipend, which varies from 14 to 18,000 rupees. As an apprentice, you can earn 14 to 18,000 rupees a month. And then once you become skilled, what we have seen is that employer themselves take them. Okay, Dhriti, I am Dhriti, right? I do an apprenticeship program. In 3 months' time, I perform. My employer will take me because he know this guy know the skills now. So those people who are finding it difficult to get a job because they're looking for specific skill or they don't have the hands-on skill, apprenticeship can be a very important way by which you can become employable and get an employment. Okay, somebody saying I become a CEO of Google without IIT, still I am a diploma. See, becoming a CEO is something which, see, you can join Google, right? You can join. Google doesn't look for only IITians. You can apply to Google, go to Google website, put yourself registered in the career page, which I was talking about. If you make your profile interesting, then I think definitely you'll get a call. Similarly, Google do a lot of campuses. Why don't you put yourself alert there in their website? If you get any campus notification, go and apply there. So obviously, I don't know at this point of to become a CEO, you need a lot of other things. Is over the year, you cannot be a CEO of Google in a day's time. It needs a lot of other things, but you can join Google at any point of time. You have the sufficient knowledge and the perseverance and the hard work. So you go and apply in Google's website. If your profile is interested, I'm sure they'll come back to you. Yes, if you are doing a diploma, you can do apprenticeship. You can log into apprentices.in or the government portal. You find a lot of opportunities there every month. As a company who is do employability and apprenticeship program, we get 4,000 to 5,000 requirements from various job roles, various companies pan India. You can definitely pursue your diploma along with the apprenticeship program, and you can earn stipend also while doing your apprenticeship program. And you can log into all both the portals, government portal and apprentices.in. I'm sure you'll get sufficient calls for interview for apprenticeship program. Anyone, any more questions? That's it. I think, Shruti, anything?
If there are no more questions, we would like to formally end the webinar. Are there any questions from any of you?
Okay, somebody is looking for my email ID. Okay, I think I'll take up this last question, how you can go abroad for jobs. Okay, so there are portals. You can log into monster.com. You log into any of the portals. They have a section which is called international jobs. You can go and apply there. Yeah, you can get a part-time job also. You can log into teamlease.com and you can apply for part-time. All these job portals like teamlease.com, freshersworld.com will full of full-time and part-time jobs. You can go and apply. The first thing, you register yourself. You start getting alerts in your email ID, in your WhatsApp, as well as plus your SMS. So you just need to register yourself first. So there is, okay, there's a age limit for in apprenticeship program. Yes. So as an apprentice, you need to be at least what you call it 14 years of age. There is no upper limit, but the lower limit that you cannot be an apprentice if you're not 14 years old. So be an apprentice, you need to be 14 years old. That's it, I think, Shruti, from my side. Maybe any questions you can share with me. I'll take it up later.
Thank you, Dhriti, for this session. Shruti, is there anything from your side?
Thank you so much, Dhriti, for conducting this session and patiently taking up everybody's question. Very helpful session, and we are hoping to conduct more such sessions in the future with the other students. But thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah, I'm so sorry because of some technical issue. I got late in joining you guys. My apologies for this.
I'm really sorry. I mean, I understand the technical issue we were facing. We'll try to minimize these kind of technical issues, and if anything is like that, we'll make sure that these kind of time delay will not happen in the next and coming sessions. Thank you so much, Shruti and Dhriti. We have Miss Niharika with us, who is Training and Placement Officer. She is Partnership Manager at DSU. I will request Niharika to formally close this session. Niharika, over to you.
Thank you so much, Prabha. Thank you, Shruti. Thank you, Dhriti. We had a wonderful session, and these kind of session actually help students to learn. One of the biggest problem which students are facing is that not that they lack any kind of potential or qualities. It's the awareness. And these sessions help our students to bridge that gap. I'm sure everybody learned a lot. In fact, I was listening and I learned a lot, like what should be avoided and should not be avoided in my CV. Although I'm already in the job. So this was very helpful. Thank you so much. And we hope to get in touch with you in future as well. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you. Before we end, I just want to share a story that happened during this call, this webinar only. I got a call from one of my friends. And yesterday he planned to switch his job and he applied, he has his this ID on one of the portal. I don't know which one, but he got almost 7 to 8 calls from yesterday night to tomorrow morning, and that tells a lot about importance of these particular portals. When I was at your age in your type of college and all, I wasn't sure how important these portal can be, but having experience and seeing many people getting good job from these kind of portal, I think these sessions are really helpful to actually understand the offering of portal, because there are many things that we actually don't know. We just know that portal, with these portal we get the jobs and all, but what are the different offerings? And that is the reason we are having these kind of training. This was the second part of this training series. We'll have some more training, portal training in coming future. So I strongly believe that this would be helpful for all of the students, especially for the second and first year students who do not have any knowledge, and third year students who were not able to get the job till now. So thank you so much, Shruti and Dhriti, for this wonderful session. With this, we will end this particular webinar. Thank you so much, all the students, for patiently being here till this point. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.